Jay Prince Sr., he set the bar higher than people thought. In all actual reality, we know for a fact that Takeoff, he was the main one who was there, and they tried to utilize him. Like Jay Prince Sr., he got mad. And I want to let y'all know one thing, and y'all got to really be mindful of the people y'all keep around you, regardless of their status. People sit right here and look at this stuff as if Jay Prince Sr. is supposed to show any sympathy. He don't supposed to show no sympathy. He wasn't at his own party. I want y'all to really look at this, man, and really pay attention to what's going on, because you have to really understand the fact that this is a revolving door, and you have to open your eyes to the fact of what's really going on, because in all actual reality, Jay Prince Jr., he wanted to be in the spotlight, and you gotta understand, Takeoff was the one who started the Migos. So by everybody who was around them, these was the main people who was looking at Takeoff. They was on Takeoff. You feel me? At the end of the day, they kept asking Takeoff for autographs. The people from Houston, they were so infatuated by this man. And at the end of the day, we know for a fact that Jay Prince Jr., he's the main one. He looking at Takeoff like, hold on. Ain't no way you like. It's called taking the spotlight off of people, and everybody want to be in the spotlight. So I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, because in all actual reality, we know for a fact that everybody who was there, they saw the people who touched Takeoff. They know who Real Live was right there. They know Migo Bands was the first one who had the blicky on them. And I know for a fact that you can't get mad at a person for up and trying to save their people or trying to save their mans, but you know for a fact that people snaked out these days. People of Real Life have other intentions, but don't Real Life put it on the forefront. People will sit back and look at it like, okay, let me get whatever I can get up out of him. You feel me? So I can protect, because I gotta, at the end of the day, it's me and what I got. You feel me? Or nothing. Like, you gotta understand, man. People only think about themselves when it comes down to what a person Real Life sat there and did for them. You gotta look at the fact, Takeoff, they brought Takeoff out there, but at the same time, they flipped the tables on Takeoff. So y'all gotta really look at this, man, because they saying that Lil Cam was the main one. He saw everybody look at the corner. They had all the blickies in the corner. It was two of them. You got to really look at this, man. They Real Life picked one of them up, and you got to look at the fact that the one that Lil Cam picked up, before Lil Cam even ran up and started blowing that Migo Bands, Lil Cam pulled the mask down. I want y'all to really look at this, man. This is why they got his face on camera, and it goes to show this is what they asked Jay Prince Sr. when they was questioning him, man. Y'all gotta really look at this, man, because in all actual reality, we know for a fact that you can't place the blame on nobody. And we know that one person, Migo Bands, he was the main one who told Quavo like he was gonna protect Quavo. And if you look at it, he had his back towards the crowd, aiming at everybody else who was behind the crowd. Quavo was behind him. Anybody know security finna be in front of you. They not finna be behind you. At the end of the day, we know this, man. So I want y'all to pay attention to this, because from what the reports are saying, they saying that Jay Prince Sr., he was the main one. He sat there. After they released him, he went out. He let everybody know they gotta do like this, man.
They gotta do like this. They gotta do like.
They gotta keep their mouth closed, man. At the end of the day, we know for a fact, if you from the streets, you know for a fact that the GDs was the main one who came out. That
they came out there already.
Can't nobody stop nobody from going nowhere. Like, you can't ban nobody from Chicago coming to Houston. You cannot do that. At the end of the day, we know what happened to Duke the Jeweler, but you really can pay attention to the fact that these people set the man up. They set him up. At the end of the day, you can't hide it. You can't disguise it. You can't look at it and say the witness was the main one who said, no. We looking at it from the facts. And in all actual reality, we know for a fact that QCP, he was the main one who told Jay Prince Jr., man, y'all take care of my artists when they get out there, because the same way y'all took care of Black Youngster, at the end of the day, y'all already know what happened to Young Dolph. Y'all know what happened to Young Dolph. At the end of the day, R.P. Dog, R.P. Takeoff, man. And a lot of people ain't taking this serious. People looking at it as if they supposed to be here when really everybody is at the same level. Like at the end of the day, we gotta really look at the fact that Sweetie, she already said that all the footage that they were supposed to release, only the people who was there, Jay Prince Sr., because it was his party. It was his birthday. He wasn't there. They said that Jay Prince Sr. left and then came back after he found out everything went down. Like I want y'all to really look at this. And I forgot to tell y'all, I got a Louis V scarf for raffle, man. I want to let y'all know that everybody who really want to join the raffle, man, I want y'all to know that y'all can win a Louis V scarf, man. Authentic, man. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that R.P. Takeoff, man, people sit back and look at it like James Prince Jr., his son Jazz, he was the one that took him there. He was the one who was real life following behind him. He was supposed to be the head of security. And people sitting back looking at it like, hold on. Why would Coach K even make the comments that he made if they didn't set Takeoff up? Quavo was the main one who was there. He was supposed to keep his nephew like real life. If y'all got nephews and cousins and uncles and all that, you feel me? Y'all know for a fact that ain't nobody finna sit there and let their family member get sent up in their presence without them doing nothing. So I wanna let y'all know, man. They said James Prince Jr., after he got released, the feds already questioned him and basically said, why was it your party, but you wasn't there? Like, it was on your birthday, but you wasn't there. So I want y'all to really look at this, man, because these people sitting back, they not taking this serious. Like, at the end of the day, you have to look at things as if you got a op in your family or you got a homie that's hating on you secretive, but he real life don't want to put it on the forefront, but they could be hating on you, they could be envious of you. It varies. Like at the end of the day, we gotta really pay attention to what's going on because these people sitting back looking at this like Quavo was the main one. He was supposed to be there. Quavo was supposed to be right there when everything went down. He was supposed to retaliate. He was supposed to real life get justice for his own people, but he didn't. So you can't blame him for that. At the end of the day, you can't look at him. Whack 100 said what he said, but you can discredit everything that other people outside are saying. So you really got to look at this, man. This happened in Houston, man. If you weren't in Houston, you wouldn't know what's going on. Like at the end of the day, that's where it's coming from. Everybody know for a fact that Jay Prince Jr. was the main one who said what he said. And from what the feds is saying, the eyewitness, this is the main one who FaceTimed the DA and told the DA that the dice game, Quavo was the one that lost the money. So I want y'all to really look at this, man, and pay attention to what's going on because people not really taking heed to this whole thing. Like, you got to look at this, man. Look, Cam locked up. He done got into 2 fights since he been locked up. Y'all got to really look at this, man. Like, look, Cam ain't 25, 28. No. Look, hey, y'all know how old Lil Cam is, man. Like, at the end of the day, man, it's senseless violence. It could have easily been avoided. And I know a lot of people sit back and look at this like, hold on. Quavo should have really, like, sat back. He should have sat back and really analyzed the situation and analyzed who really was going to be there and everybody who was in the mix of his own family. Like, y'all really got to pay attention to that. That's how it was set up. If it was set up for it to be any other way, then they would have been in a position, but they wasn't blessed enough to be in a position. So when you pull somebody up out the barrel with the crabs, a person always try to chop your head off. You feel me? A person always try to come back at you. But at the end of the day, we know for a fact that the last man, he wins at the end. The last man always standing. People get so caught up into what they wanna be, but people don't even know what they want to be, but they so caught up into it because it's 1,000 things that people trying to convince them to do. But I wanted to let y'all know that this is a revolving door, and everybody need to realize that it ain't no love in these streets. There's no love in these streets, man. I keep telling y'all, man. That's why I say I always do like this, man. Like real talk. You got to keep that guard up, man, because you ain't got to be into it with nobody, but you can still, like, you still can have somebody jealous and envy of you at the end of the day, man. You can't get mad at nobody for that. But like I said, Duke the Jeweler got sent up and they just stopped talking about it. Jay Prince Sr. then was talking about Duke the Jeweler getting sent up for about 2 months straight, but then all of a sudden they just want to not talk about it, not bring it up, act like they had nothing to do with it, throw it all on Boosie and say that, oh, it was at Boosie Dice game, but my son was on in the corner sitting in the black chair. Like at the end of the day, man, we know for a fact that when they opened them doors for Gilly and Wallow, that's where it all trickled down and went to a spiral effect. That's why I always say, man, watch everybody you be around, because these people treacherous, man. They scandalous, man. And even if you knew this person and this person seems so nice, a person to feel that they superior all because they feel that they know a little bit, when really they don't know half of it. At the end of the day, we all know this. And everybody got these type of people in they clique. But you know for a fact that you can realize you gonna surpass them, because remember, certain people who wasn't even having knowledge, and then when they do get the knowledge, they forget where they got the knowledge from. You see what I'm saying? So it's all good because the policy reads that you can make your own rules when you create your own stuff, like at the end of the day. So I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, because they mad. They mad. They mad. They could be mad. Just don't cross them. Just don't step over that broom. You hear me? You step over that broom, you're gonna have to move. At the end of the day, like I told y'all, they moving people out of Atlanta, boy, right now. That's why I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, because you know if you a gangster, you a gangster. You don't have to go to no other state and holler at other gangsters to confirm that you a gangster. No. In all actual reality, we know for a fact that Takeoff's sister, she was the main one. She looking at it like, why ain't nobody do nothing for you feel me? Like at the end of the day, that's her brother. Like I want y'all to really pay attention. That's why Cardi B, she not hanging with Sweetie no more. All because they threw her name in the mix of everything that was going on. They threw Cardi B name in the mix, and Sweetie looking at her like, this is why I'm not with Quavo. From when Quavo instantly tried to come at her for what happened in that black Sprinter van. I want y'all to know that. That's why do y'all think Takeoff was distance itself from Offset? And then you saw the fact that Offset and Quavo just kept beefing. They not beefing over money, because they get the same amount of money. They get the same percentage. Like at the end of the day, what they beefing about? From what they saying at ATL, they saying they beefing about Sweetie in that black Sprinter van. I want y'all to understand, man. When you get off the oil, when certain people get off oil, they don't know how to control themselves. They don't know if they should, like, real life, go with this person or not. Like at the end of the day, you know for a fact that this Quavo people, so you gonna instantly go wherever he leading you to. So I want y'all to really look at that, because Cardi B, she know for a fact she not gonna lead Offset for no reason. And Coach K, he already said that Cardi B and Offset just need to stay where they at. They need not to come back to the city because it's hot. It's heated up right now. A lot of people regret that Takeoff even went out there, because if they feel that if they could have had a hand in it, they would have avoided it all from happening, or basically stopped Migo Bands from upping before everything started. Once Migo Bands upped, it was over with. And people sit here and look at this and don't take full initiative to what's really going on until it's too late. You can't do that, man. Like I always told y'all, it's people out here who not being mindful of the situations that they getting themselves into. And they got all these people around them who so quote unquote safe with going here, going there, without even doing no research. I want y'all to really look at that because anybody could get sent up. It's how you move and what you choose. So I want y'all to really pay attention to that because they said that everybody on Migos label, when it got sold, they said they was hurt. They was looking at Coach K and QCP like, why would y'all even sell this label and y'all know I'm still on this label? Y'all know for a fact that these people not gonna pay me what I really want or what I really supposed to get, like what you deserve. I want y'all to really look at that, man, and hit the like button if you're new to the channel. If you rocking with the channel, subscribe. We at 103, finna be at 110 in a minute. At the end of the day, man, I want y'all to really look at this, man, because these people sitting back looking at Quavo like, boy, you got yourself into a world of trouble because now you alone in that. Now you alone. Now Takeoff got sent up. Now what are you going to do? When you go to different places, how are you going to check in unless you got Migo bands or your security with you? So I want to let y'all know, like, this sad, man, because people don't want to see nobody from the Migos get taken out the game again. People don't want to see the Migos get taken out the game. Like, I know for a fact that everybody got their own opinions and their own thoughts on what they feel and what they think happened, but you really can't point the finger because Lil Cam already said that I didn't blow nothing. I didn't, like, he already said he said he didn't do it. Like, I want to let y'all know, and this is in the statements, and when the stenographer, whenever she's in the courtroom, it's documented. It's open court. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on. And from what his lawyer and attorneys are saying, they're saying that they're pushing for a bond. They want this man out under any circumstances. So I want to let y'all know this sad, but in all actual reality, you can really look at it and you can pay attention to it and be like, hold on. These people ain't want to see Lil Cam win from the beginning, because if they did, they would have instantly told the people like, hey man, let him slide, man. Even though he was on house arrest and he wasn't supposed to be out there. They would have tried to do something to make it to where he get out immediately. DJ Pat got out immediately. Like, people don't know, when you fight your case from the world, when you fight your case from in the world opposed to being booked inside the jail, you can beat it. You can beat it better because you're able to make the moves, get the evidence, get the photos, get the affidavits. Like, I want y'all to understand, because this is sad. But in all actual reality, I can't make nobody think for themselves. I can't even convince nobody to do nothing they don't want to do. We know this. I want y'all to really look at this, man. Open y'all eyes to the fact of what's really going on, because people don't know that Quavo family is the ones that's suffering. And J Prince Sr. and them, they still continue on with their life, because Finesse 2 times said J Prince Sr. and them don't never bring up Takeoff or Duke. Like, at the end of the day, if your own artist saying this, if y'all know for a fact that he's signed to Mobties and he's saying this, you can put 2 and 2 together and realize shit right there and be like, Finesse 2 times, he not just finna sit there and say that for no reason. He not just finna go out his way and try to realize, you feel me? Like, at the end of the day, y'all know what I'm saying. And if you rock with the channel, man, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Throw them 999s in the comment section, man. Because I know a lot of people, they rocking with J Prince Sr. I know a lot of people like Mobties because half the people from Houston. I want, hey, let me know where y'all from so I can differentiate what's really going on and who from where. So I want to let y'all know, man, it's sad what happened, man, but RP Takeoff, man, RP Duke the Jeweler, because it's bad for business. J Prince Sr. and them know what happened. They know that them people told them, here go the footage right here at the bowling alley. They showed him the footage. He saw his son instantly. Kept looking down. You know how you size somebody up and you keep looking up and down? That's what J Prince Jr. was doing to Migo bands. I want y'all to really look at that, man, because it's sad, man. I don't want nobody to keep going out like that, but you can't stop nobody from being in the street. They gonna do what they want to do. Everybody real life sit there and got their own clique. Everybody got their own gang that they, like, they guys that they hang with. Like, at the end of the day, we know this, man, and people don't really pay attention to the actual reality and the dramatic, like the things that we all know we don't want to go through, the dramatic stuff, all the BS, man. I know people want to real life, pray for Takeoff and say, man, I wish the tables can turn. Like at the end of the day, you know for a fact that if people wasn't about that life before, they're not about that life now. They just have people in their ear who's convincing them and gassing them up. You can't let, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing, don't let nobody gas y'all up when y'all know for a fact that y'all gonna be hiding in the house. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, man, we know for a fact that if you from the streets, you know how to move. If you're not from the streets, you're gonna think you from the streets because you watched a lot of YouTube or you watch other people get down in the streets and you think you know how to move just because you saw that. No. You can't go off word of mouth when it's dealing with these streets. That's why a lot of people got sent up. RP Duke the Jeweler, RP Takeoff. Because in all actual reality, this don't go for just a man, it go for man and woman. You can't let a person influence you to basically step on the toes of the people that you already rocking with. Takeoff, he supposedly, quote unquote, stepped on J. Prince Jr. toes when he real life didn't want to submit. Like at the end of the day, they call it submit. Like we know for a fact that these people, a lot of people crazy out here, man. People going through a lot of narcissist behavior. Like at the end of the day, we know for a fact that these people not about their life. And once a person see a piece of opportunity, they take the kindness for weakness. They take off kindness for weakness. When in all actual reality, if Takeoff was still alive right now, if he would have never got sent up, if he would have just got hit up a few times and then survived like 50 did when he got hit up 9 times, it would have been over with. Like, they would have went back out there. You saw what the GD said. The GD said, nobody from Houston can come out there to 8. You feel me? They can't come to the 8. Like, at the end of the day, that's why I always say, your intentions will lead you down the pit of fire. Like at the end of the day, we know this. You have to really understand that this is a revolving door. We got to open our eyes to what's really going on, because in all actual reality, it's people out here who just going with the wind, who going off of whatever being thrown to them, but they don't read the policy. I'm going to tell y'all like this. When you deal with something, or even if you meet somebody you don't know, what are the intentions? They smiling, they have a smile on their face. Okay, but what are their intentions? These people don't think that. In their head, they come up with the intentions. They come up with what they need to do to get whatever they need to get about you so that they can be the man or the woman. If you wasn't the man in high school, you're not going to be the man now, regardless of what goes on. That's like they say, all these rappers, they get money and still can't get no girl. Get money, still can't get this, still can't get the respect that they really want. Like at the end of the day, that's because you cannot take something and try to Thomas Edison it. You feel me? You can't do that. Like at the end of the day, boy, you can't invent something that was already done. Like at the end of the day, we know this, and from all actual reality, they saying that these people, they've been going through problems in their head. They've been going through this for a long time. That's why they never could get to a certain point in their life to where they're either successful or even almost successful. They think they doing something right, but whole time they not. You moving backwards. But then when you meet a person or you find opportunity, they take it for granted and they try to take advantage of it. That be they downfall at the end of the day, because if I ever make a policy, I'm always going to make my policy for me to win at the end, for me to have the upper hand. My policy's always going to make it, even though if a smile on my face, I still need to take care of myself, even though a person may think you just doing everything to take care of them and you don't know them. That's why I say people need to watch what they do and what they get themselves into, because in all actual reality, when things boil down to it, they didn't read the fine print. They only looked at what was on the surface. So I want y'all to, if y'all rocking with me, man, throw them 999s in the comment section. That's how I'm going to know if y'all even got this far. Like, I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, because it's snakes in every click. It's snakes in every grass. Like, at the end of the day, you don't have to go all the way out there, just to find somebody who's going to try to get over on you or take your kindness for weakness. No. In all actual reality, we know for a fact that people is trying to get bread so bad that they'll cross their own, a person they a person that they looked up to, but now they want to be above the person they looked up to. It's okay. But like I always say, these people make their own bed and lay in it, because whenever I do something, and I'm gonna throw a little of my 2 cents in. Hey, shout out to everybody that subscribed to my channel, who's been rocking with the channel for the longest since the beginning. Hey, the winner of the PS5, I want to let y'all know, Matthew Gonzalez. I want to let y'all know that Matthew Gonzalez, I already shipped it out, packaged and mail. I want to let y'all know, everybody who played a role in this, everybody, they have their time to come. Like, you gotta really pay attention to this, because it's people